So we're here on the Service Design Conference organized by Schrader. Who are you guys?
Yes, I'm Otto Lange, and I'm part of the Storythinkers, and the other part.
I'm Stegmann, I'm the other part. Together we form a little company helping companies to innovate. And we developed our own little process deriving from design thinking, and combining that with the empathic powers of storytelling, because we think that is the key point actually of design thinking is how to tell a story, and using stories not as an end result, but using stories as the tool to develop better services and better products.
Okay, and how do you contribute to this conference today? So what does it look like?
So we prepared a format which is called Service Innovation Tank, which is a one-day innovation workshop, which is in parallel to the conference. And this morning we got the briefing from the audience, because they helped us to vote what should be the focus of the idea. And this afternoon our teams we will facilitate through the day, will present the result in form of three service concepts.
Okay, well, what does this look like today when you're walking around on this conference? What do people see?
People did see us at a few events. So in the first break, we had the people swarming out to interview and ask questions and finding out how a service would be, because we think the first part of any service experience design should be researching, understanding the customer, empathize with the customer. So we finished that, and we finished that with a persona development. And now we started the co-creation part, where we say it's all about defining the problem, which we have done after the persona, and then now we are in the brainstorm part. Later in the day, we'll cluster the brainstorm results, come back to the elevator pitch, what is the solution they really want to have, and then we're going to go into the iteration phase, where we will go into storytelling, tell the story of a future product, a service that does not exist yet, and we'll iterate the story to a degree where we think this is how it should be, and then we will present that as a role play back on the main stage later today.
Okay, so if people hire you, then you will solve all their problems in one day?
In one day. Maybe even in half a day.
Part of it. Because, wicked problems probably need a bit of more of time, but the basic start is indeed a 1 day or 2 day workshop. Mm-hmm. And then we could expand this into supporting longer projects, innovation projects, doing this kind of session several times to develop the solution more and more in detail, and to train the people with the method. So what we don't do is that we deliver the solution ourselves. We guide the corporate team, or the team will work through the process so that they develop the solution themselves.
Yeah, and finally, why would service innovation or service design would be so suitable for this kind of method? Where are the interactions between the thinkings?
That's a very good question. Service design is always about people, and is always about a longer time frame. So when we talk about people and time, the only way how we can really prototype is not by one product or one website. It's about telling the story of how a product and a website and other things and the phone call is played out over time. So why we think this is so suitable is that we think it's the only way how to prototype properly any service is a narrative. And that's what we train here. So just to add on a little bit to the question earlier, we think that it's completely scalable. You can solve a little problem with that, and you can solve large problems with that. And therefore, it can be like half a day workshop, or 1 day, what we do today, or it can be a 2-month project.
Yeah.
So this is storytelling part, and the design thinking method part on it is that service design works with methods that are almost the same like in the design thinking process. Very often they use the design thinking process, so designers use the design thinking process to do service design. So this goes together, the stories as a basic tool, and the design thinking creative process model that works very good together to design services.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you very much.